Hello. Welcome to the stream. My name is Sonny Bear, and today we're going to be playing Rogue Trader. Thanks for joining me. What's up, Eternity? I hope you're still here. I took quite a long time to start my stream, but we're here. Here we go. Hi, Yumi. What's up? I was gonna play Darktide, but I'm gonna spare my fingers. The AI. Have you seen the Reddit, the subreddit, Darktide subreddit? People were like, bro. This here cranks it to 11. Not much, chilling at work right now. Aw. Well, good thing I'm not playing Darktide, because then I'd be without you. Alright. So last we were here, we defeated... Oh, what's going on? Alright. We've defeated 2 Forge Fiends and a Fabricator Sensor. Basically like a planetary governor of a Forge world with a lot more power and weapons, but he was a heretic, so they die along with these technomats and these Forge Fiends. Oh, and guess what? You have to level up. Hell yeah. Let's go. This part always takes a long time, but it's okay. We can do anything. Let's just hit front lines. Redeployment. Every time combat tag is selected by stratagem, all allies in that area gain 1 movement point. Oh wow. Let's see. Weapon specialist? Wait, this is Pascal. Oh, this is new. The sweep ability of an axe and the shove ability of a hammer or mace cost less. Oh, wait a minute. Can this one sweep? Oh, we can sweep for 1. That's pretty cool. Improvements. What kind of weapon do we have? We have a plasma. Okay, let's make him a plasma expert. It only makes sense, right? I wish I can get Steel the Forge, but you need heavy armor. So I guess I have to make him have more strength. Manipulate push. Manipulator Mechadendrite attacks enemy in a close combat, pushing them 2 cells away, dealing low power. Wait, no, weapon skill and intelligence. Damage. This attack has 5 times 15% armor pen. Oh, all the Mechadendrites, heck yeah. Let's see. I play Rogue Trader, the tabletop game, right now, and it's kind of similar to this. This is basically your Explorator. I mean, he is your Explorator, the Pascal. And I am vicariously main charactering through him. Not my Rogue Trader who's back here. Okay, let's get the Mechadendrites. Poison stacked all affected enemies. Prediction protocol. Scanner Mechadendrite. Increases perception by 10. I should have his perception higher. I think I should get his base strength up so that he can get some heavy armor on him. But weapon specialist would be cool too. I'll get prediction protocol. How about that? Prediction and plasma. Complete. J Hidari. Oh, now there's plasma proficiency and melta proficiency. Is there Eldari, Drukari proficiency? Like even higher? Because Jay can use Xeno weapons. That's breakpoint. Oh. Better to die for the Emperor. Sniping zone. Oh, sniping zone would be pretty cool. Get more crit hit chance. Or a spike zone. Improvise. Personal zone. Perception and agility up. All combat tactics bonus are increased by. Oh wow. Okay. Hey, if you're watching this from like the future, you're free to skip this part because this is the boring part where I gotta pick what my character needs to be for all my party, and this part usually takes a while. But hey, if you're still here, thank you. You're joining the brainstorming / head scratching of abilities that I need for my character to be successful as a group. Crossfire zone. This would be good for a lot of AoE attacks, I'm guessing. Okay, adjusting. So if there's more enemies and allies, we get more to parry and dodging. And then if there's more allies and enemies, we get more damage. That's pretty cool. It has to be frontline. I don't know, man. I still want to upgrade my character. Or that's good Xeno, good Imperium. Give her some strength training, I guess. Just to round her out. It will not die. Well, having more health is always good. What kind of weapons are we using? Laz, power, Laz. We're a Laz expert already. Okay. Athletics is my lowest skill, but I'd rather double down on something I'm already good at. Sniping zone. I mean, she does a lot of sniping with my rogue trader. So that could be a good thing. Strategic offense. Every enemy killed in frontline area increases our bonus to combat. To then a combat. Oh wow. Perfection. Each time grand strategists use stratagem, they gain a stack of strategic perfection. At 6 stacks of perfection, the next stratagem applied to the benefits of all stratagem known by the strategist. Then the stacks are removed. What? Sure. Oh, we get another one. Oh, but this time it's just all skill stuff. Or talent. No abilities or skills. Let's see. She has the lowest strength. Or can double down on her ballistic skill, so she always hits. Unless I already took it. Let me see. Oh, those are base skills. Characteristics. Ballistic. Okay. Do I have advanced ballistic skills? Oh no, I guess you can only do it once. Okay, what's my next highest then? Fellowship? Already got it. Next highest would be toughness, it seems. There, toughness training. Complete. My lord. Oh no, we're all intoxicated. Still waiting for the pizza. Oh, I thought you got it already. Can you see the tracking? If it's Domino's, you can see like the little tracking thing. Little bar of completion. Like a loading bar. Dude, my Adler is so OP. General attention. Each enemy considered Vanguard. Wait, for each enemy that considers Vanguard priority target, the Vanguard's armor is increased by 5%. That's so cool. That means if we have 5, we have a quarter more armor. Or damn, that scales. That's good. We have 10 enemies and we have 50% more armor. Counter attack stance. Oh, this would be upgrading what we have. Defensive stance now has 10 penalty to weapon skill for attacks of opportunity granted by this ability instead of -20. These attacks have opportunity to deal additional 7 damage. Defensive combat. Oh, Vanguard has at least one 2 cell radius. He has more parry. Cool. Protective word. While is affected by Vanguard's ability, not the Vanguards themselves. Or 5 plus 4. That's -9. There's a negative operator on front. Less likely to suffer crit hit. Once around, nope. Flinching. Whenever an enemy makes an ally. Wait. Attack made by an ally hits the Vanguard for the first time around. That attack deals no damage to the Vanguard. This is the time's burst. It applies to each successful hit on the burst. Nice. Oh, so I can have this, so that way Cassia doesn't have to worry about damaging him. Oh, that'd be really good. Hey, Devil Mark. How you doing today? I'm doing good, thanks. I just had some food. I have boba right next to me where my mouse is, and just sipping and trying to upgrade my character here, my party members. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, by the way, you were gifted a membership, so I think for the rest of this month you're part of my channel's membership. You get to use emotes too, so thanks to Blex for gifting. And you're also entered to be in the giveaway of the month, where I pick a Warhammer 40k model, and I get the list of all the people who supported me financially, and do a spin on both. Well, I combine Discord server boosters and YouTube memberships, and then I spin the wheel. Whoever gets their name picked 5 times after every spin gets is the winner. So that way is like just completely random, like no favoritism. The only way to like gain more percentage is to server boost me and be a member, but I mean that's completely your choice. But I will award you with another slot so that you get more chance to win. You're trying to game the system, like that's my only like thing, but that's about it, you know. I'm not trying to let people game the system, but if you're supporting me more, I will, you know, give you more chance to get it. Like Blex, he's been helping me on both, and some months he doesn't get it, even though he has more chances. He has like more piece of the wheel, you know. But anyways, that's what I do for giveaways. I'm not trying to get information or money out of people, and this is my way of saying thank you. Pizza's here. My dad showed up and gave me a Chick-fil-A. I'm imagining you're Scott Lang, Ant-Man, and your dad is the Smart Hulk with a bag of Chick-fil-A instead of a bag of tacos. What kind of pizza you got? Member for 5 months level. Hi Lord Zoterra. Message. I got lots of food now. Let's go. Congratulations, Eternity. You solved personal hunger. Okay, I need you to continue on. Thank you for listening to me. Wall of Ferrocrete? Yo. Temp wounds. That sounds good. Wood of Endurance. Whenever allies. Vanguard's ally and 2 cell radius around them is hit, the Vanguard grants an ally 4 temp wounds. once around each ally. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. But then I have to be near Abelard. Or we can do Ferrocrete, which is even better than Rockcrete. But we don't really use that as much. Because he's more of like, get in there and fuck him up. I like counterattack, actually. It's more for him. But then center of tension is pretty good too. He gets more armor. But taunting is pretty good too. Selfless resilience. Allies affected by any Vanguard's abilities gain more armor for 1 round. Oh, hold up, this is really good. You know what, I'll get this and then Re-Intent Beacon will be next. Cramble. What's up, Krog? Welcome back. What's up, what's up? Devil Market using all the emotes. Welcome. I'm just upgrading my Rogue Trader retinue here. How are you? And I also just finished explaining how the giveaway system works, I guess, in my channel membership. Yay! So when you guys use the emote. Too bad Restream doesn't like show what the emote looks like on stream. It only shows on YouTube chat. Shrooms! Mushrooms! Frog, our resident orc, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. He won't crump you unless you need crumping. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffers more damage. Oh wow. Instead, I'll give Krog a membership. It'd be really funny if I donated 200. What? No! Please, I think you need that. My goodness. What was on you? Big booms look like mushrooms. Shows that explosion is meant for orcs. Big booms. The mushrooms aren't solid. How do I donate membership? You gift memberships, but you don't pick who. According to Black's, because he told me the mechanics of it, and to gift it, you have to be a membership, or you have to be a member. And when you gift a membership, it doesn't go to anyone specific, only people who hopefully have watched my stream before, or like have like seen my content before, you know. Because the gift, he said it was random and it gifted someone who was already a member that, you know, that stopped being a member. So now they're a member again, and I don't know if they know because I'm trying to contact them through Discord. This was before the hack, and they haven't replied. So hopefully I can still get in touch with them and give them the giveaway that they want. What's a donation? It's when you give teeth away because you feel like it. Because you want to help, basically. Yeah, it's randomized, so I can't guarantee that it'll land on Krog. Okay, let's pick Heinrich's new ability. Oh, that's really good. Holy crap. Okay, all his biomancy is already up. Maybe I should make him more nimble. Make him dodge better. Yeah, all my characters need to be nimble. Ambush. I suspect. Assassins gain crit chance and crit hit chance and crit hit chance amongst unsuspected enemies. An eye for the unscathed. Whenever assassin attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, the assassin gains 20% dodge and dodge reduction against enemy until the end of assassin's next turn. Oh yeah, he's an assassin, I forgot. I thought he was a vanguard. Okay, which one is more parrying? Here we go. There. Now he has 95% dodge and 90% parry. These two things are super important. Okay, Cassia can dodge, but her parrying is not so great. Let's get her parrying up first if we can. Everything else is secondary. Thing called dueling. 65 versus what? 50? Well, I mean, I want her to have the navigator powers. She should always be at range, to be honest. You know what? Before I give her more war powers, I need her to dodge better. Or parry. Is this parry? Yeah. Whenever we get into combat, we need to survive. Even though most of the time they won't get in close range. But if they do, I need them to be ready. So you have 75 dodge and parrying. I should get more dodging. My character is nimble already. Yeah, dueling mastery. Just in case, you know, when if they ever get too close. Even though this character is all about sniping. We have solid projectile, yes we do. This is a rebel sniper rifle. Let's see. Maybe I should get a will not die? No. Let's see. Maybe I should get my strength up so that I can wear heavy armor finally. How do I get heavy armor again? I need enough strength, I'm guessing. Get advanced commerce, but I don't need to right now. I just need more strength, I believe. I'll be at 35 strength, and intelligence and weapon skill will be the least of my characteristics, I'm guessing. Should I? I don't know. What the heck? Why would you give teeth to some random git? In that case, I'll donate the lowest membership so Krog gets one. Getting ready for our party later. Gonna wear a favorite helmet and me old boots. Yes, thank you, Mamba. Orcs drink the best. Orcs or Voltan drinks the best? Or human, even. Human would probably tap out before orcs. Or Voltan. I'm not sure. Or kin, sorry. Okay. My rogue trader. I need her to shoot really well. I think we got her ballistic. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, we'll make her shoot. Super gooder. There we go. Finally, quick save. Let's go back to a void ship. I think we checked everything, right? Unless Heinrich says otherwise. Okay. Okay, we need to check everything. Apparently. What am I missing here then? Return to void ship. No, space wolves do. Oh, very true.
My mind is focused.
Space wolves drink the weak grog. Don't even burn enough down your throat. Orcs drink straight up promethium, no? That's like the fuel. That is the fuel. Fuel ships and stuff. Oh no. We're all intoxicated again.
Data meditation is terminated.
Alright, Pascal, get in there. Rumbling builds in the bowels of the furnace, growing stronger apace with the sound of ancient motors. The rumble is echoed by a screeching of metal gears and the clang of unknown mechanisms. Slowly, almost hesitantly, the creations of the Adeptus Mechanicus disgorges a data bank engraved with the coat of arms of House von Valancius. Gimme, we're out of here. Alright, Eternity, you gotta go. I'll see you next time, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, we're not done yet? What the heck? Brother. You need to be more specific about what we need to retrieve here. Because right now, I don't know where to go. Or I'll drink things from the lemon rust tank. Lemon rust. And whatever days called fuel pipes. Yeah. Bro, is drinking straight from the fuel tanks. Okay, anything here? What else is there? Considering everything is going on in manufacturing. Is there a new area that we can go into? Okay, let's see what this area is about now. Oh, we forgot to come through here. System accepts the access code and changing and moving bolts indicates the door has been unlocked. Oh. But yeah, the lemon rust. Then there's the Baneblade, dumb name. Would have killed with the boom. Bosh. Hey, you know what's crazy? After we discuss with Evan's sketches about like doing a podcast style of like a tech and an orc. I think I later saw that someone did something too with like a tech and a mech. So it's like a tech priest and a mech boy, and they just talk about like technologies and stuff. But you know, from their perspectives. Like show a picture of a technology and be like, what do you think this does back in the day, or like, you know, back in this era, and then the orc would just give orc answers. But I would need to be way more knowledgeable on the culture of the Adeptus Mechanicus and how they talk and stuff to be able to roleplay like that. Tech. Tech and a mech. Or a tech mech. Numerous wires and pipes run to the filthy cages, which are filled with what looks like a conglomeration of human bodies. You cannot make out who is in the cage, but bright blue sparks flash intermittently in the dark while the mass of flesh twitches and shudders. That's heresy. Heinrich casts a scrutinizing eye over one of the cages before withdrawing his weapon and approaching to examine what lies ahead. Look at cage closest to you. Through the metal bars, you see it truly as a pile of human bodies, or something that used to be. The monstrously deformed bodies. The monstrously deformed bodies have fused together in places, while others were severed using saws and knives, leaving wounds seeping pus and slime, wounds that are agglutinating and sprouting tendons, rods connecting to wires that run to a nearby cogitator, bristle across the flesh. One of the human heads turns to you. Mercy. Even attempting to speak causes the mutant pain, but he bears the agony and forces out the words. Mercy. Make it stop. Study the mutant closely. Examining the pulsating mass of flesh, creature in the cage seems to be composed of several bodies joined together. You see no sutures or any other means of which the separating bodies could have been connected. Among the layers of meat, you can discern large knots of knots of muscle, various limbs, exposed bones, parts of faces, and entire heads. only warp sorcery is capable of creating such an abomination while preserving its ability to live on. Shoot it in the head. What is this? Who are you? Should we even talk to this thing? Let's interrogate it. We should shoot it in the face, because talking to it might leave corruption. It's dogmatic. You know what? Let's see what happens. What is this? Heinrich takes in his surroundings and once again fixes his attention on the contents of the nearest cage. I'm beginning to have some idea. The Lex mechanic mentioned the inhabitants of the lower levels who had been imprisoned in their homes. He said some of them were brought here. The cultists did something to those poor people in their own homes, and now they are studying the result. They're people. Monstrously mutated, but still people. The Lex mechanic talked about some kind of slag waste disposal and symbols and chaos symbols in the machines. But what are the arch enemy's minions doing to the people at the lower levels? Have you seen anything like this? I have seen a great deal, Rogue Trader. That includes mutations caused by the sorcery of chaos. But what frightens me most is not their repulsive form, but what is hiding beneath it. He frowns. Human soul in torment. Chaos never forgets to ensure its victims retain the ability to suffer. To know the workings of dark sorcery means allowing corruption into oneself. He scowls. These are warp mutations, no doubt. Perhaps there was some side effect. And this is why they were brought here, to be connected to the censors and cogitators. Even fallen tech priests who have rejected the Omnisire are driven by a perverted hunger for knowledge. Why are they hooked up? He carefully studies the screens of the computing machines. The lingua technis, corrupted by the scrap code, I'm sure. It's unlikely we will be able to extract anything of value from their data crypts. Thinking, he clenches his fists and bites down on the knuckle. Seriously? Like fucking... Like the movies? Like 2000s movies? And then he recoils when the mutant from the nearest cage reaches a hand out to him through the bars. Female face watches you from within the gloom of the cage. Even though half of her head has been turned into a mess of bones and lumped growths, her single eye looks at you with a surprising amount of intelligence. You promised us. Her words are echoed by other voices in the depths of the cage. Heinrich leans towards the cage, but at significant distance to ensure that the mutant cannot reach him. Who are you talking to? What did they promise you? Who are they? You took us from the Inferno. You promised us a reward. Her face contorts in a grimace, and the creature's lips stick together like a melted wax. I'll be damned. They can still speak. They remember the people who did this to them. Heinrich balls his fists in a powerless rage. Then he frowns in thought. Perhaps a little biomancy will show us to draw the fragments of knowledge out of them, or it will trigger further changes. Not missing Pascal's somber interest in proceedings, which he is dutifully recording in the data slate, Abelard raises a brow. Esteemed Magos, these are your comrades. If I may ask, do you feel any compassion for them? Or, at the very least, regret? Regret for the losses that these poor people represent to the Adeptus Mechanicus? Negative. What I'm currently observing is not my tech comrades, but merely their biologically functioning remains fashioned to the specimen of an unnatural preservation of perversion of technology. I am under no directives to feel any affinity for such specimens. What do I do? What do you do? Well, we're not iconoclasts, that's for sure. We're dogmatic, so this is what we're gonna pick. Even if there's something that will make them talk, we must use it. Bro. Okay, let's just pause here for a second. If we didn't have an inquisitor with us, this would be straight up heresy to make whatever the fuck this is speak so that we can obtain more information. But luckily, he is the one who brought up the idea of making them talk. See, inquisitors, they can commit they're like the police. American police, I meant. Like, they can commit the crimes that they're supposed to prevent in the name of freedom for Americans, but in the name of the Imperium for us here in 40k. Let me just quick save real quick. Wait, did I quick save yet? I can't save here. Okay, it's fine. Let me read chat real quick. I missed some things from Krog. You'll never believe what's been happening. First, the little humies came by and get the Humi mechs to come to me planet. Then the skeleton tin boys show up out of the jungle, and now some bugs show up here. Oh my goodness. You have a full house there. So much scrapping, no time for drinking and kicking grots. Yeah, your hands are full, dude. You have 3 other races trying to wipe you out. Alright, let's come back to here. We're gonna pick dogmatic. Heinrich nods. Yes, it's possible another person will refuse to make such a choice, but we can use this situation to help the investigation. Dogmatic 4. I'm not going to argue with you. It seems to me your mind is already made up. What are you going to achieve by prolonging their suffering? Just release them from this nightmare. No, we're gonna find out what's going on. I'm not gonna argue with you. Heinrich hesitates for a moment, then closes his eyes and raises one hand. You are enveloped by a otherworldly chill. The mass of flesh in the cage suddenly rears up. The mutant wretches opens his glued together lips and begins wailing frantically. The shrieking is echoed by a chorus of howls and tortured moans coming from the neighboring cages. The moon changes before your eyes. The tumors recede like an ebbing tide, revealing an emaciated female face twisted in agony. The woman gasps for air, stretches her now mobile neck, and exclaims, "Liar! You promised to kill me! You promised me deliverance! Every one of you, everyone told me to have hope, and the pain would go. Accept the truth, for that is hope. My only hope is to be freed from this pain. Please make it so. Make it!" A lump of flesh behind her head shudders and sends out smooth, fat tentacles that covered her wailing face and drags it into itself. You feel the pressure of your ears. From the cage, you hear a steady, almost imperceptible sound that fills you with despair and horror. Rockseed. Jay barely breathes the word, not sounding at all like herself. With a sigh, Heinrich lowers his head and looks at what the creatures within the cage has become. Did it change? A wetly gleaming mess of meat and gristle that no longer bears any hint of human origins, pulsating vigorously. And that's it? The lamentations of dying people? No, not just that. What is said about hope sounds like a lie of chaos, which it used to take root on weak minds. I believe the corrupted tech priests repeated this phrase like an echo of what had been instilled in them. Whatever the cult of the Final Dawn is planning, false hope is a key component to their plan. It's a lead, a small one, but still a lead. That's that then. But do you know what bothers me, Rogue Trader? The number of people here. There are too few. The lower levels of similar manufactured farms are inhabited by millions. What happened to the rest of them? Eric shakes his head. I know I won't like the answer. Let's go. We still haven't done what we came here to do. Alright. Anything around here? Oh, more cogitators. Screen of cogitators shows scrolling lines of repeating technolingua. Staring at you and obscure symbols give you headaches. Same thing. Same thing. Okay, let's open this door. Data vault. A massive cogitator grows out of a metal bulkhead like a grotesque tumor. A hollow roar sound from deep within the metal housing. Whatever spurred the computer into action has enough power to supply a small command center. As soon as your eyes fall upon the cogitator, you feel a tingling in your temples. Every nook, every component of the machine radiates a sense of wrongness. One that is difficult to explain, but no less palpable for that. It is as though the construct itself defies the laws of physics and perspective. Heinrich makes a warning gesture, his voice ringing slightly with tension, is threaded with disquiet. Stop, Pandora. That is a creation of the arch enemy. Don't go near it. You have done enough for me and my mission. Don't put yourself at risk now. Nice. We got respect from the Inquisition. Heinrich, come on. As soon as Heinrich takes another step towards the cogitator, it emits a deafening shriek like hundreds of metal needles driving into puffing glass, as though sensing the stranger. Wincing, Heinrich approaches the other Wincing, Heinrich approaches the control panel and bends down towards the screen. Despite the heat clogging the room, you feel an ice-cold breeze. Heinrich is clearly using his psychic abilities to try to fend off the pernicious effects of the chaos artifacts. The Omnissiah's grace has not touched this object. This mechanism was not desecrated, but born flawed and unnatural. Iron, most profane. Iron, most profane. Pascal unhurriedly produces a data slate. Initiating observation log. Let not fear stand in the path of knowledge. You said this thing is an abomination, yet you are going to immerse yourself in order to study it? Doesn't the thought repel you? Tech Priest raises his uncomprehending gaze at Jay. Squeamishness is not a relevant factor. I have conducted the relevant assessment. The risk of spiritual harm of this is acceptable. The importance of obtaining the information is crucial. Keep your distance and away. Draw your weapon. We must destroy immediately. Approach it. I'm gonna wait. A minute passes, then another. You watch Heinrich examine the cogitator. His eyes scan the screen. his hands darting from the reel to the lever, sometimes hovering uncertainly over the next switch, which immediately receives a coating of frost. At some point, you hear his voice, almost a whisper, barely audible, above the clanging, roaring machine. Sacrifices. More and more sacrifices every minute. Heinrich looks at you, his eyes darker now, appearing almost black in his white face. Determinants. The wounds of this cursed machine is down to low levels. The auxiliary enumerating controls the system for delivering molten waste under Manufactorum's main building. This cogitator is fueled by energy harnessed from the thousands of people who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. But I cannot even imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It's inconceivable. Now we know why the fabricator sends to prize his monster so highly. The cursed tech priest and his associates created something that went beyond the limits of the omniscience power. This machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. It has almost finished its task. It predicts the future, Pandora. Predict the future? How's that even possible? Heinrich, are you alright? He tries to muster a reassuring smile, then it comes out looking more like a grimace. Be fine. Predict the future? How's that even possible? Do not attempt to gain any insight into the essence of the machine corrupted by the archenemy. At least, not if you truly value your soul. I have encountered the heretics' mechanical abominations before. To truly fathom their nature is to allow a particle of death into your heart. Heinrich is silent for a few moments, but the fruit they bear, no matter how abhorrent their instruments, the fruit they bear could be useful. Heinrich stares stonily at the cogitator screen. Yes. Let's allow the machines to finish its calculations. I wish to know what precisely the cult's minions were so desperate to see in the future. Perhaps we were to increase the power, it would be finished sooner. Uh-oh. Iconoclast. We need to stop the cogitator for the sake of the people who are still alive down there. Radical. We need to let the cogitator finish its task. Otherwise, thousands of people will die for nothing. The decision is on your conscience, Heinrich. Cut the power supply. This spawn of chaos has no place in my world. Hey Mevi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm just playing some Rogue Trader right now. We're on our Manufactorum world, trying to decide what's gonna happen. Okay, I'll make him decide. I'll let him decide. Heinrich's vacillates for another moment. His hands come to rest on the cogitator switches. I will accelerate the process so that everything is over as soon as possible. The cogitator screen flashes. The guttural roar in its depths turn into frantic shrieks that seem to contain death, a death cry of thousands. Heinrich bends over the keys and flinches as if from an electric shock. His head snaps back unnaturally. You see his lips moving. The cogitator lets out a roar that grows louder by the second. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, let's do this. What is this? Screamers each. Great. Well, more battle is always good, right? I mean... Okay, Heinrich, step back a little bit. Okay. Alright, we need to step all the way back. Alright, let's go, Pascal. We're gonna use this ability. Machine Spirit Communion. Okay, find the weakness. Expose weakness, and then Machine Spirit Banishment. I don't think that does anything because he's not a machine. And then we're gonna Plasma Overcharge it. Oh, actually, wait. Plasma Overcharge extra damage. 66 energy damage. Let's go. And is it burning? No, it's not. Okay, time to put the stratagems around. Or combat tactic thingies. Backline, what does it do? More dodging and cover. And then rear on these guys to shoot better. I was currently playing Elden Ring. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. I'm gonna be honest, I barely know anything about Warhammer. Don't worry. Just think D&D but in space. That's just like oversimplifying it. That's basically what this game, or what the setting, I guess. They have your party and they all have different skills, different things that they're good at. And then you try to get through the story. But you have your own created character too, that you can be anything. Right. Overwhelm. Let's see. Voice the command Abelard. Make him bring it down. Alright. I'm gonna make him yell so that it only attacks Abelard. And then we swing.
I will do my duty.
Nice, 32. Shock damage. Don't brace for impact yet. Oh, he still can't shoot. Darn. Alright. Okay, Abelard. I'll make him move. I'll make him come here. So if there's an AoE attack, it will just try to attack Abelard. Hopefully. Haunting Scream. Oh, it passed the willpower test, so it's not gonna attack Abelard only. Okay, let's try that again. Test succeeded. Damn it. Alright, nothing else to do but to mess it up. Ooh, dodged. Defensive stance. Oh no! It spawned more stuff. Great. Ouch. It's Abelard. Oh, they're all pink horrors. Ooh. Parry. They're gonna split into blue horrors. Whoa, here we go. Yikes. That was uncalled for. Alright, let's do Word of the Emperor. Light of the Emperor. Shield. And then shoot into this one. Miss. Heals Abelard. Give arms for Abelard. Alright, it's getting late, so I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you soon. Hope you have an incredible time playing. Good night to everyone else here. Alrighty. Thanks, Devil Mark, for stopping by. I'll see you on the next stream. Have a good night. Cassia's turn. Okay, Waking Nightmare. She needs to step out here. And then Waking Nightmare on these guys. Let's stare. Hold on, not yet. Reveal the light for Abelard. Hope Abelard can dodge. Ouch. Abelard gets hit. And he's on fire, but it'll go away for him.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, Pandora. We need to deal with this one right here. Inspire Abelard. Make Abelard go again. I can't. Surefire plan. Air Authority. Abelard. Abelard gets all the buffs first. They're back in the fight. Can't use it on myself. Finish the job. Can't use it on those. Strong point on Abelard. Okay, let's shoot this one. Ooh, nice. Hits Abelard too. Yikes. Oh, hit their own. The hell is that? Herald of Zinch. Not good. Pascal. Finding the weakness in this one. Banish this one. Here, we'll help out the shooters here. Here, strong point. Okay. Start smacking this. This way. Oh, I hit J. Yikes, not good. Intimidate. Alright, Jay. Man, they're all intoxicated too. Overwhelm, Shajan. Make Abelard go again. Oh yeah. And smack this one. Parries. Oh my goodness. Okay. Attack this pink horror. What? Oh, this thing's a two-hander? Holy shit. I didn't know. Parry. Nice. Ah. It's Pascal. Abelard's turn. Yeah, these guys. So they attack Abelard. Power up my attack.
It will
Raise my endurance. Ground pound. Oh, let's go. And we parry. And the blue horror spawns. Brace for impact, everyone. 0 damage. Parries. Dodged. Alright, Heinrich. Give yourself a hand. Word of the Emperor. On everyone. Shield of the Emperor. And then Light of the Emperor. He's my healer. Mostly. Okay. Okay, instill fear into all of them. Nice. Here, warp curse this one. Reveal the light. Oh, actually, we're all good on toughness and stuff. That was really good. Here, we can make that one continuously get damaged. We don't get free attacks. That's fine. And/or finishing the job. Wait, hold on. Use our free skills first. Voice of command J. Finished. Yeah, let's finish the job first. On this one. Oh, split. It's Pascal, but that's fine. Oh, it's a critical against Pascal too. And a crit against Pink Horror. Cassie's Eye of Oblivion and Strange Vitality. Misses the blue horrors. Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll make Pascal go. Here we can do a sweeping attack on one of them, or make them bleed. Make that one weak. Expose a weakness. Nice. It's Pascal for 8. Ah, it's Pascal for 9. Strong point on Pascal. He's getting targeted right now. Next, Harold Zinch walks out of the traps. Goes straight for Abelard. Abelard dodges. Cassia dodges. Abelard parries. Sweet. This is why you gotta have a team that can dodge and parry, because it will take you very far if you can. Okay, we need to take out these two, if possible. Ouch, we got hit, but that's fine. Sacrifices. Expose the weakness. Keep exposing that one. We don't need to medicate. We'll join analyze and intimidate. They can hold this. Alright, Jay's turn. He's gonna hit this one for free. Oh, almost died. Okay. Voice of command. Tell Hyrix to move. Overwhelm. And then tell Hyrix to bring it down. Okay. Go word of the Emperor again. And then we're gonna smack this one. Parries. Parries. Abelard's turn. I'm gonna yell at all of them. I'm gonna do a wall of rockcrete. Defensive stance. And then smack all of them.
Victory is imminent.
Nice. Hyrix parries. And then we're gonna during breach. And then we're gonna do that again. Looking this way. Yeah, let's go. Abelard's so good. Reckless strike. Do it one more time. Let's go. High momentum again. Okay, we're gonna go behind this. Herald of the Chair. Parries. Just to fuck with him. Heinrich, get in there. Well, before that, Word of the Emperor again. Shield of the Emperor. Okay, we're gonna side smack him. We need to get in there. Psychic or Force Sword smack him.
Is on our side.
Parries. Not good. Here, Daring Breach. Ah, let's do it again. Parries. Shoot him. It's Abelard, but that's fine. One more hit. Parries. Next. Cassia. She comes over. Makes them scared. Put a curse on it. Immolate them. Well, first let's do press the advantage and then we immolate them. GG. Wait, there's one more enemy? Oh, blue horror. Dodges. Okay, my turn, I guess. I'll inspire myself. Here, I'll finish the job. Nice. GG. Heinrich goes back to the broken cogitator and spends a while examining the instrument panel, and then disconnects a component resembling a data crypt, which he quickly stows in his cartridge belt. That's what this machine was putting into operation for. Countless symbols and numbers containing knowledge of things to come. Hope my specialists will find a way to decipher the corrupted code. I hypothesized that my service would not be needed. The disappointment and resignation are clear in Pascal's voice. You're correct, Magos. I am grateful for your help, but unfortunately, I must conceal the fruits of our labor from you. Heinrich glances around the hall. As you have seen, my caution is well founded. Pascal's vox lets out a heavy, static lane sigh. A restriction recognizes as valid. Wow. See, to shut down a servant of the Omnissiah from the Adeptus Mechanicus, you have to have immense power over them, okay? And that includes being an Inquisitor. And literally shutting him down, being like, I can't let you know what's in this thing. And he has to comply because, you know, he is... I mean, the Inquisition is, quote-unquote, the secret police, the secret service of the Imperium, you know? Even though people know who the Inquisition are, they don't want to deal with them if they ever land on their planet for any reason. Because, you know, it can mean a drastic change by just a sentence uttered. Okay? So that's why people are like, no. Don't want to mess with the Inquisition, please. Cool. Pascal's box. Oh yeah. Saw something happen to you, Heinrich. What happened to you when you touched the machine? Can I count on you to share whatever you find? Okay, let's see. Heinrich jerks his head, waves away the question. His movement is sharp and unnatural. We'll talk about it later, but right now, his eyes settles on you. I must thank you, Pandora. Without your help and cooperation, I doubt I would reach the depths of Kiavagama and learn the truth behind my agents' dispatches and reports. I would never have ended up here, and I would never have succeeded in hampering the cult's activities. Dare I hope, the esteemed Interior, that your keen interest in this Von Valancius world has been satisfied? Oh? Apart from the fact that the world still sees by arch enemy's corruption. Its populace is infected with heresy, and the once sacred machines of its manufacturing have been turned into weapons against humanity. Quite satisfied, yes. My business on Kiavagama is concluded. It is time to return to the mission that brought you to the industrial world. The only thing I ask of you is an audience when we return to the ship. He bows his head to signal that the conversation is over. Nice. We did it, guys. And we get no loot because warp entities doesn't really drop loot. Okay, we're done here. Unless you find something stowed away around here. I doubt it. Alright, cool. Before we go any farther, I'd like to use the restroom and get a little bit of stretch going on. We are streaming at 1 hour and 42 minutes right now. And yeah, I need a drink of water. I need to loosen my throat a little bit. See, if I ever become voice actor, I need like bottles of water near me in the restroom, at least 50 steps away, or at least 50 steps. Because I used to work at a tea shop, and we have a quality assurance system where you literally take a sip from every drink you make before it goes out, just to quality assure everything. But to me, I was like, hey, I get free drink. But in doing so, kind of messed me up. Because I... Uh-oh. Whoa-oh. What is going on? Sharp pain pierces your head, and the light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning. You feel a wave of nausea. Your legs buckle. Your knees hit the metal floor. And at the same moment, the manufacturer surrounding you disappears in a whirling mist of ash and gray shadows. Struggling against the elements, you can barely raise your head to look. Your eyes sting and burn. But through the tears, you see it. A colossal silhouette raising above you. A roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. Who are you? In the name of the Emperor, be gone. Awareness test. Oh, half chance. Oh boy. I get better look at the figure. No, we failed. Erlon the Cruel. Writhing in pain, you raise your head and peer into the world. Darkness. You make out the figure's feature. It is a huge man clad in dark power armor, in which demonic silhouette snarls at you. The wind picks up, and you close your eyes, unable to stare into the face of this raging tempest. The warrior's inhumane eyes bore into you. I am the master of those who have been felled by your hands in the halls of primordial truth. I, Erlon the Cruel. The souls of my followers return to the front of power they served, crying out for me to cast my gaze towards this sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. The giant's voice causes the storm raging around you to die down somewhat, as if the very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior and notice on his chest the winding azure symbol. The shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. Where are we? Where are you taking me? I am sovereign of Kiavagama. This is my world, not a dominion of chaos. Oh, clinging to illusion will do you no good. The rituals have already been performed. The mortals are already singing the litanies of the primordial truth, or decorating the sacrificial altars with their flesh. Kiavagama, as you call it, is already saturated in the nectar of the truth. A fate that awaits all worlds that would stand in our way. I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my flock's duties and my master's plans. That warrior from my legion, the fabricator censor. You think their death as a triumph. However, it is a minor hindrance to our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantine. Reveal in your victory, it will change nothing. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that you warrant a closer look. Yes, you are a descendant of the road trader whose warrant Conrad Vorkvir sought to obtain. By defiling the relics and binding it to himself with the tethers of the Imperium, he has meant to become my servant, a road trader who would do the worst of the truth. But then you interfered. Could it be that you wish to gain the true God's favor instead? Do you wish to present the corpse relics to me and serve the truth? Hear your very blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What would be the point of the futile defiance? Heretical. I'm willing to serve the warrant, but to give you the warrant in exchange for the blessing of your masters. Hell no. Have chance of willpower raising to my feet. Yay, I succeeded! Conquering the weakness and pain, straining every muscle in your body, you slowly raise to your feet, straightening and stare Erlon straight in the eyes. He smiles, but there's no mirth in his eyes, only malicious curiosity. The kind with which one looks at an insect with its wings torn off. This isn't your first time meddling with the deeds of the word bearers. You were there on Rykab and Norris, and so I want to know if you hold in your hands that which is not yours to hold, and you will tell me yourself. He utters a few words in an unknown tongue over his shoulders, and you feel your head being clamped by an unseen voice. You feel your blood start to pump alarmingly. You feel your blood start pumping alarmingly in your temples at an increased pace as the wind is knocked out of you. But then the drumming in your ears quiets and your heart, which was about to leap out of your chest, slows its rhythm. Erlon chuckles. It appears I am not the only one who appreciates the value of a pet psyker. I will make good use of your watchdog when my servants get to you. Especially since he bares his teeth and chuckles. Especially since the soul of your leash sorcerer has already been marked by my lord. A gust of wind sweeps Erlon's figure away without a trace. The mist around you begins to dissipate, revealing the dark halls of the manufacturing and leaving behind an oppressive sense of powerlessness. Heinrich stands beside you, white as a sheet, wide-eyed, grimacing. The air around him seems to roil, though the phenomenon passes almost immediately. As he begins to speak, his voice sounds hoarse and cracked. That was not easy. Quit dawdling, Heinrichs. Abelard peers over Heinrich's shoulder, looking agitated. I can't lose a second road trader in such a ridiculous span of time. Oh, your ladyship, you've come to thank the throne. I sense presence of another psyker. Someone made contact with you mentally, then tried to harm you with sorcery. I did what I could, but at least you are unharmed. Can you remember what you just saw? It was a Chaos Space Marine. He says something about Theodora, about how my blood veins leads to serve the chaos. Hold on, the servant of chaos claimed that the soul of the psyker who was protecting me had already been marked by his lord. Shadow passes over Heinrich's face, astonishment, anger, and finally, alarm. Most likely, our enemy wanted to sow doubt among our allies. If I were a follower of the arch enemy, I would have fought for your... Would I have fought for your soul? Don't trust the word of the enemies of the Imperium, say Pandora, lest you put your own soul at risk. There's a Chaos Space Marine. One of the traitors of the Imperium? I don't think it was he who touched your mind. I would have had the strength to go up against the Psyker from ranks of those monsters. He might have forced some mortal to do this bidding. Perhaps it was through the same helpless medium that he sensed the deaths of his henchmen. Henry looks away and frowns. Such indescribable power. To have reached out to your mind such a distance. He says something about Theodora, but how my blood was in vain leads me to serve chaos. Henry stares at you, whether in surprise or anger, you don't know. Then he gives you a cold nod. I see. We can theorize this later, although I will say, Pandora, that his words do not leave me much room for interpretation. Manufactorum look around you looks at the same before the vision. Maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself off and continue your journey through the darkness. Uh-oh. We sowed the seeds of doubt on him. We should have just said never mind. The world's industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numerous faint Vox signals from the periphery indicate that the planet's small manufacturing clusters survive without succumbing to the heretics. The sacred machines and hollowed lathes from these abodes have been reverently transported to the safety of the ship's hold. The fate of Kiawagama hangs in the balance. What do we do? Howler cannons? What the fuck? Oh, that's what we keep it. Restore manufacturing in the shortest possible time without subjecting the wounded planet to merciless purge. We're dogmatic. We're doing this. Purify and restore Kiawagama no matter cost. The servants of the Adeptus Ministorum heeded the call and began to assemble a holy crusade to purify Kiawagama. It will take much time and effort to root out every tendril of corruption lurking in the dark corners of the Manufactorum. Okay, we got 3 extractums and 15 dogmatic. Let's go. It's gonna be a while. Let's get project going. Cursed boots. Radical. Wait, restoration. Manufacturing have been damaged and tainted by the procedures of heretic Belfim, a renowned tech architect, the fugitive aristocrat Barabbas Kilius. He's an architect, the fugitive aristocrat, suffering to enter the rogue trader's service as a planetary steward to restore the world in its former production capacity. Blessed are the weaponsmen. Great trials are ahead, but we must steel ourselves to face them. The rogue trader will sign a mutual aid agreement with the questors of the departmental Minitorum. These outstanding theoreticians of warfare will supervise and repurpose the planet's manufacturing for the purposes of weapons and military equipment. In the jaws of lathes, machines, and wombs of alloy vats, soulless plasteel will take on its highest and most perfect form, that of a weapon. Dark. Marcius? What the fuck? We can give this to Pascal, dude. Oh yeah. What about this one? We can give this one to Pascal too. Calculating holiness. For generations, the Adeptus Mechanicus have been custodians of the machinery of agitators of Kiawagama. Recognizing the value of this tragedy-stricken world, they are willing to deploy a forged cathedral on its token of symphony. Therein is blessed fabricator sensor Fortron will envision and lay out a new and more perfect design for the planet. Oh, we need mechanisms. Oh yeah, let's do it. Less profit factor, but more for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Let's go. Okay. All right, give me a minute. I want to use the restroom and take a little break, and I'll be right back. Thank you. Hey there, I'm back. Sorry it took so long. Alright. What is next in our agenda here? Dreams and stories. Look for the cache in the shadow quarters. Uh-oh. Trade protector quest. Alright, let's go secrets of the cult. Let's go talk to the interrogator back in the ship. Alright, let's talk to Jay first. Celebrating her getting the rogue trader, or becoming...
You're spoiling me with the splendor of your presence again, Shireen. Have you decided to treat your soul to the fruits of my eloquence? Or do you wish to discuss business with the newly appointed owner of a Mercatum Tabula Officiale? Oh,
Oh, never mind. I need to talk to Heinrichs, right? Or what is it? Jay's celebration. On Footfall, social event in company of cold traders to prove an exciting diversion. Maybe we need to go back to Footfall? But we need to talk to Heinrichs first.
To what do I owe this visit?
Brief satisfied with the result of your mission on Kiavagama.
More than. The data we retrieved is already in the hands of the Inquisition, in the custody of those who can extract the secrets of the future from the claws of chaos. The sacrifices made to the Cogitator will not have been for nothing. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased. However, there is something I must tell you. Back there at the Cogitator, my decision to let it complete its operation allowed me to... I can't even find words to perceive something of what is to come. You deserve to know this. The cult is threatening the worlds within your protectorate, after all. I could choose to think of it as an echo of the past or a specter of the future, but that's not it. Warp sorcery joins stretches of time together, violating the accepted sequence and flow of events. I heard a resonance of the person behind the cult. I faced demons more than once before, but this? I couldn't have imagined such a concentration of evil and corruption. I am convinced that one of the greater demons is behind the cult of the Final Dawn. Beware the day when that demon finds a way to appear in this world.
Touching the Cogitator did something to you. I want you to know that.
No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents of the Golden Throne. In its quest to guard the Imperium against its foes' most devious and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to psychers, the soul of a psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy.
Uh-oh.
I was operating the machine created by the servants of the archenemy, and in doing so, I attracted the attention of the cult's master. Thank the throne that it was only a glancing touch. If it hadn't been, we would not be speaking here today.
Okay, I have a feeling that even though we did our mission and got extracted the data, now he's marked, literally. So as long as he's with him, they're gonna know where we are.
When I touched the cult's cogitator, I drew the thousand-eyed gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only.
So he did that knowing what is to become of him, because literally what he trained and signed up for in the first place when becoming an Inquisitor, especially a sanctioned Psyker Inquisitor. And knowing how Inquisitors feel about Psykers, he's very like special in like, I mean there's others like him, but like there's very low percentage of that. Usually if you're a Psyker, they look at you sideways and be like, what, you have feelings about something? Even though, you know, they have immense power. Okay. So now I can be rid of you? I think that will be all for now. What are you gonna do next?
My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
All right.
Thank you for finding the time for our conversation.
All right. Okay. What other stuff? By Hidden Cache and Dargonis. New ruler. Looks like we need to go to Footfall. That's the most in our it's the most, what do you call it, missions in our quests, or 3 of our quests is in Footfall, but I want to do this one too. Dargonis, we can complete contracts. Ooh, 9 weapons to get mobile extractums. Less profit factor for more adamantium. Inspection master. Less people for more profit. Blood and Nephilim. Wait, Nephium. Less people for chemicals. What? Punchable. Less people. No, we don't even have enough people to like pay these. Race to the top. Less adamantium, more profit factor. Rumors. This one we can complete. Yeah, let's do it. There you go. We have a lot of profit factor anyways. Okay, F5 to quick save, because it's been a while. And then let's go to the map. We need to go to Dargonis to find the hidden cache. If possible. Oh, now that glows. That's cool. Oh, what's going on here? Eye of magnetic storm. Where's Dargonis? Holy crap. Heavenly Chariot. What are all these different... What's this different little map things? Biomagnetic storm. I guess that's different areas that there's events going on. Wait, no, we need to go footfall, if anything. Dogonus can come later. Where the hell's footfall? Abundus. All the way from there. Chart the course. Alright. We can get over here. We can make it unsafe. Holy crap. Alright, let's get over there. Nice! Our own little shortcut back to footfall. Lord Captain, our astropathic choir received a message from Dargonus. The noble houses expresses their gratitude for the restoration of trade routes between the remaining Bonvalancius planets and express their deepest condolences for the lost worlds that did not survive these dark times. In addition, Governor Drivestem has sent a private message to your ladyship. I humbly ask the rogue trader for an audience so I may deliver it. Okay. To the bridge. Lord Captain, permission to report. Postmaster says, look, yeah, you differentially. Your wise Lex mechanics have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that, thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of the Von Valancius dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. In honor of such a resounding triumph, Dargonus is the capital world of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for Magna Accessio, a grand ceremony for your public induction as the heir of the Honorable the heir to the Honorable Theodora von Valancius. Why would I need some ceremony? What is this ceremony? I swear an oath, then I shake a lot of sweaty hands. Why would I need some ceremony? This is an ancient tradition to the Von Valancius dynasty. When an heir ascends to rogue trader status, they take a sacred oath of fealty to the Emperor and announce themselves as his steward to the dynasty's vessel worlds. It is an act of faith that is meant to remind the rogue trader of their mission. In the eyes of your subjects, you already are a rogue trader. It is now time to become one in the eyes of the Emperor. What is this ceremony? Swear an oath and shake a lot of sweaty hands. The growl of the Vox builds into Victus's face and lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. That much isn't certain, but that's not all that there is to it. There will be a reception, as well as other nobles' guests. The distinguished rogue traders Caligos Winterscale and Incendia Borda will be in attendance. It will be a great honor for Dargonus to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on two matters related to the ceremony arrangements. The first of which is, what festive activities are to take place in the capital in this glorious day? Oh, cool. Okay. We're gonna pick dogmatic stuff because that's what we are. I must decide how to entertain my subjects too. It is not much so about the entertainment, Lord Captain. It is about the tone in which you set your entire reign. These activities will let people know who you are as a person and as a ruler. Did the rogue traders from the other dynasties flock to Theodore's Magnae Accessio as well? Archival records indicates that they did. Lady Theodora's Magnae Accessio was attended by the esteemed Caligos Winterscale and a spicy Quarta, and Candace's predecessor. It is an informal tradition. By witnessing the ceremony, the heads of other dynasties confirm that they recognize the new rogue trader as their equal, that they are willing to respect the new rogue trader's privileges and not encroach upon their holdings, no more than usual, at least. Iconoclast, let poor be fed and fuel cells hand out to those needed. My reign shall begin with an act of benevolence. Execute every known embezzler, scoundrel, and con man. I will begin my reign by purging realms of vermin. I wish to hear prayers and witness people's faith. Now, what does the rabble like to see? Give out enough AMSEC for everyone and hold fights between officers. Let them decide themselves. Both this matter and the rest. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're going dogmatic. Okay, we'll wish to hear prayers and witness the people's faith. It will be done. The Emperor protects House von Valancius. The second matter on your servant's mind is which two of your closest companions will be given the honor to standing by your side during the ceremony. Does it matter? Ella deserves this. Heinrichs will stand with me. Sister Argenta will be by my side. Jay has earned this right. The honor will go to Cassia. Pascal it is. I will stand alone. Does this matter? Absolutely. This symbolic gesture will insinuate your connection to certain classes or parties of which your companions belong. All eyes will be upon you, and people will remember whom you chose as their closest allies. This is why there can be no more than two, or it won't be a unique show of favor. Okay, I shall pick Abelard first. The servants of the House von Valancius will see in this the continuity of the dynasty's glorious tradition. And who will be your second companion? Argenta. Cassia has done a lot to help me, but Pascal has also done a lot too. Because the Navigator is really OP, but the Adeptus Mechanicus would be even better for me personally. I'm picking Pascal. The Adeptus Mechanicus will take note of this gesture. Yeah, hell yeah. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to Dargonis. See, I have the Enforcer hand, which is Abelard, and then I have the Knowledge hand, which is the Adeptus Mechanicus. Master of the ceremonies at the palace will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. Cool. That's Pascal. Voice pouring out of his vox system crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an expression of some emotion understandable only to the tech priest himself. Pandora. Following the Omniscience guidelines, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operation of the ship system and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. Deliver your report. Just do so I can understand more. One pearl tech wisdom per 5 seconds of intelligible human speech. It's stupid. Here, I can understand it. Initiating exposition. With the Onasai's blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjected to this analysis comprised evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and servitors, as well as irregularities in the algorithms of the ship's logs. I have arrived at the following conclusion. This vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, following by the complementar ritual. This ritual will force the spirit reasonable for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take action applicable to said nature. So they're gonna gut out the engine and see what the hell's going on. I'm thinking. An action. Is my presence necessary? Very well, let us proceed with your ritual. We'll not waste some time on this. Deal with it yourself. What kind of action? Pauses before responding. Applicable to the entity that appears before us. It is a machine spirit of great might. We must appease it by humbly asking about the reasons behind the behind the portent it has shown us. It is the abomination of tech heresy. The complementary ritual will help us purge the ship of unhallowed presence. Oh, system update, I'm guessing. Very well. Is my presence necessary? Response, affirmative. With a complementary ritual to take place, activation via the blood of the dynasty is required. All the ship's high protocols are activated with the key of blood. Scam. Just kidding. They're just trying to see what's they're trying to see what the ship's logs are and stuff by using my blood as key. But I mean, they serve me, so might as well. Very well. You have my gratitude, Pandora. I will notify our tech comrades to begin their preparation for the complementary ritual at once. So we're gonna do a ship system update using our blood to bypass the as key to, you know, validate the the update, I guess. Despite the resounding hums of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks into vicious silence, like pebbles sinking into water. Lord Cap, my tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared to the complementary ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of blood of a Von Valancius. You're ready. Place the hand into the cyber gargoyles received in the module. Where is the crew? Did you have at least a vague idea what the problem is or what we might encounter? He freezes momentarily. When he starts speaking again, you can tell how carefully and hesitant he is choosing his words. A slight, most uncharacteristic of Magos Hanuman. The bounds of possibilities are vast. We cannot be certain what we are dealing with until the calculations are complete. However, there exists a risk that all that we have observed here on this ship are manifestations of abominable intelligence. AI. Abominable intelligence? His voice sounds hollow and seems to carry echoes of cannonades and distant past. Transgression. A sentient mechanism created by human hands, but no longer needing its masters. A rebelling machine spirit that has forgotten the will of the Omnissiah, who set it to serve and aid humanity, not to exist for its own sake. AI. Only once before our ancestors underestimate the menace that is abominable intelligence and its terrible power. A great war followed, one that humanity nearly lost. After that calamity, the creation of sentient machine was categorically forbidden, and any abomination without exception must now face destruction. Uh-oh, our ship is under scrutiny for having AI. I mean, towards the beginning it did jump in and out of the warp on its own out of nowhere. I'm gonna save this. That is a screenshot. Where's the crew? All personnel whose function is below critical have been removed for the duration of the sacred ritual. Alright, let's do this. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaw, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeeze it slightly. You feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Oh, it's softer this time. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator, as if the great beast is stirring awake. The vid screen from in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activating purgation protocol. Suddenly, vicious silence of the British rushes towards you and wraps you in a cocoon. The glow of vid screen dims, but the symbols on them flare to life. Analysis, intrusion, analysis, hypothesis, lockout, prevention. Sad. Pascal, what is going on? Component to ritual is proceeding as intent. Pascal cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to his vox communicator in surprise. Quiet. Execution stop. Quiet. Nomos. Hello. Whoa! The AI! The entity is here. Do something. Draw your weapon with your free hand and attack the cogitator. Hello to you too. Oh no. We can't speak to it or else it's heresy. Hello. Nomos. Nomos, we are glad. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? Did you silence Pascal? Oh, what are you? What do you want from us, Nomos? Are we friend or foe? Vid screen blinks in thought, signifying a pause in conversation. Then one of them displays Nomos von Valancius. We are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awake when the strange light invade the ship. We protect you when you needed help. We escort you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are a movement. We carry you through the frightening and waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing hearts was refusing to awake. You called us a hallowed spirit and asked us to guard you against your doom. We did everything to please you. Why? Silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens in the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers rip across all vid screens at once. Why do you fear us now? I don't fear you. I don't understand you. You're abominable tech heresy. There's no place for you on my ship. Obey me, then we can talk. I don't fear you. Try to understand. Shivers run up your hand, which is still trapped inside the gargoyle's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times as if it is shaking your hand. Its teeth rake your already wounded flesh. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Pascal, who is still wrestling with the silent box system, quickly taps the cogitator keys. Directs your attention to the smallest vid screen. It reads, requesting instruction option. Finish complementary ritual will banish entity Nomos. Or 2, stop the ritual. Initiate communion instead will appease the entity Nomos. No, Nomos. Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos wants to understand. Oh boy. Do we banish it or do we keep it? It did help us. Let's start by clearing certain things up. Were you the one who responsible for the ship's malfunctions? Or why the strange entries in the ship's logs? Pascal, what is your take on this? What is it? Is this entity a benevolent machine? Spirit or a monster? What else can you do? You've heard enough, Pascal. Finish the ritual and banish this thing from the ship. You heard enough, Pascal. We're to investigate the nature of this entity. Till we know the truth, Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Oh, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, let's clear things up. Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand. To see how things work. Pascal, what's your take on this? He hesitates again. You notice his hand shaking as he types. Unclear. Data insufficient. The possibilities are 2. He stops, erases the word as he about to type, then frowns. Wow, he's uncertain. When Pascal starts typing again, a strange expression appears on his face. Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach at present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from the extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the great spirit of the Omnissiah's apostle. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the identity and making contact with it. What else can you do? Nomos learn. Nomos try something new. Wait, try new things. Do you want to see? The cyber gargoyle slowly turns its head, dragging your hand along with it. The skull's eyes flash red. The scarlet gaze falls upon one of the monotonously chanting junior technomats. You blink, and an electric discharge erupts from inside a technomat's skull. The crimson-clad figure slumps on the floor. Hey, what the hell? Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Pascal starts tapping out a furious staccato on his keys. The small vid screen displays the word Pandora. You're provoking the machine spirit. Cessation required. Ritual maintenance required. Oh no, they took out one of the technomats. Nomos enjoy communication. Pandora is our blood. Reticle, do it again. Stop it, that's enough. Those are living people. How can you kill them like that? Without rhyme or reason. Or dogmatic, which is what we're gonna pick. In the name of the Emperor, and by the will of the rogue trader von Valancius, I order you to stop. On this ship, none but I and the Imperium's law can dictate who lives and dies. We understand now. We may only stop functions of living things when you tell us to. You will tell us, will you not? We enjoy doing things with you. Oh shit, okay. Alright, we made it obey us now. Cool. Learn enough. We're gonna study this. Nomos will allow us to exist on the ship. Nomos wants to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log. Things that might help us. Help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath. The decision is made. I will begin my preparation for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Onisaya. He stops short as he realizes that his Vox system is working once more. Nomos are glad. Pandora, will you speak with us too? We want you to speak to us too. The Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communing with the machine spirit's code. But if such is your wish, Pandora can converse with you using lowly sound speech, as she is doing right now. I will speak with you, Nomos. The mistress has nothing to say to her servant. I will wait Pascal's verdict. I still do not know whether you are benign entity or spawn of corruption. I'll wait. We are lonely, but we can wait. Our work here is done, Pandora. We will let my tech comrades know when we are will know that we are stopping the complimentary ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, entity Nomos. Oh, we have an AI in our ship. Great. The servitor built on a huge cogitator turns his head towards you. The Vox emits a rasping voice. Hello, Nomos welcomes your visit. What have you been doing, Nomos? We have been studying and observing, and helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms. They will have suffered without our input. What about the research notes on the tech blight that we obtained from the cache on Kiavagama? The name is also known to us. It is related to Nomos, although we do not understand how. I'll take my leave. The gargoyle's gaze tracks you as you walk away from the cogitator. Creepy. Alright. F5 to quick save. Race to the top. Oh, it's an adamantine per profit factor. Oh yeah. And we have more extractums now. What else is there? Emperor in my right. The grand ceremony is about to take place in Argonis and the Mundus Valencia system. Overseeing the preparation is the master of ceremonies who is waiting in the palace. The incident. What is this? Uh-oh. Senior officers would be first logical source of information about ship's past. Oxmaster would be able to tell rogue trader was something of substance. Von Lancier's flagship and master, Halsman and Revel they are inseparable. The right questions may jog his memory. Okay, let's talk to those ones first. We need to go to Victus. When you approach Victus pulls away, fine-tuning another box and bows her head. Lord Captain, the ships informed me of your imminent meeting. Can you recall anything unusual about Theodore's travels? The words epitaph, incident, and 872-04 or tech blight ring a bell? All Lady Theodore's journeys could be considered unusual. Your odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sound familiar to me, as far as I can tell. Except maybe incident. I recall coming across this word in transmission several times. I think it was repeated by the former engineer, the one who perished during Conrad Borgby's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I likely on board the ship at the time, did not notice anything strange. But tech priests are sensitive to such things. That's all I can tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help you more. Have the Vox spirits brought you anything interesting lately? Forgive me, Lord Captain. I have no information that would be of interest to you at the moment. Interesting. I live to serve, Lord Captain. Okay, we need to talk to the helmsman. Tall man before you appears to be woven from tendons and muscle. Blue veins snake under his white, almost dull-colored skin, and his scalp and chin are covered in cropped white hair. His neck and shoulders are wrapped in wires that hint at the presence of neuroconnectors under his uniform. The officer's face seemed to be twisted in a perpetual grimace of annoyance and anger. But he greets you with a respectful nod. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman Ravor at your service. Does the word epitaph mean anything to you? Or perhaps incident N872-04 or tech light? It has something to do with Theodora's travels. Rather extraordinary travels at night, at that. Can't say they do, Lord Cam. Doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Lady Theodora went is brow furrows. Epitaph. Incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but through my implants, I feel at one with the ship, and I sense that I don't know when it happened exactly. It started behaving differently, became more responsive, livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. And when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Perhaps my bungle report, Lord Cam. Wait, pardon my bungle report, Lord Cam. That's all I've got to say on that front. Okay, cool. Lord Cam acknowledges, nods, turns away. Okay. Let's talk to Abelard. The Dynasty Seneschal is the Rogue Trader's most trusted advisor. He is a figure worth questioning when it comes to secrets of the past. Here we go.
Lord Captain.
You're the worst at the path. N872-04 or type light mean anything to you? They're connected to Theodora somehow.
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
Alright, well, that's that.
Lord Captain.
Perhaps the answer to a mystery is Noma's origins will present itself in time. Wait and search? Alright, cool. Okay, looks like we need to go to Dargonis now. No? Or Footfall. Yeah, we need to go to Footfall, it seems. Every vessel in the world treasure source of wealth, however, by managing these worlds. Fully development project. Oh, we can do that. That's a crane. Trade and trade protector quests. This is in Footfall. This is wait and see. Let's go to Footfall. Alright, let me use the restroom real quick. Be right back. Hey there, I'm back. But just for a brief moment because I realize it's about that time where I need to walk Theo, my dog. So just give me about like 30 minutes, around 30 minutes, and I'll be right back to play more Rogue Trader. Or I could just end the stream right here. You know, I'll end the stream right here. Sorry for all the long breaks, but yeah, I can be back playing a different game. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to watch my stream. Hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoyed playing as well. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Thank you to Krog, Mevi, Devil Mark, Yumiyoda. Who else? I think that's about it. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. I will see you guys in the next stream. And everyone else too. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for hitting follow on Twitch. And take care. Peace.